I made a big mistake, guys. I posted a joke on the internet, and that's not the only mistake I made. The joke was about the Mandela effect. I said that the Mandela effect is fun because rather than having to admit you've been misspelling something your entire life, you get to say you fell into a different, incorrect universe. I said this because I know most people who use the term think of it as a strange gap in how human brains are suggestible and process memories incorrectly. But as I learned this week, some people are very serious about their recollection of the Berenstain Bears being more correct than physics. One person was saying, it's so easy to discount the experiences of others, which already take a step back. All people are doing is correcting your spelling, and you are 95% of the way to saying they're abusing you. They're like, what if you walked into the soda aisle and Pepsi were suddenly spelled P-E-P-P-S-I? What then? Well, first of all, I would laugh at pee-pee. Then, I tried to get inside their head. I was like, what would I do if I thought something was spelled one way, and every source of information and every person said it was spelled the other way? I'd probably say, my bad. I wouldn't go scouring for alternate multiverse theories. They're like, you're telling me if you went into the cookie aisle and Keebler were suddenly spelled Kubler, and I'm like, how many of these do you have? Do you have like 100 that you flip through like a Rolodex? I understand the premise. Also, you're saying this like you want to scare me, so please stop picking such funny examples. The Kubler elves? Kubler? Sign me up. Put me in that universe pronto. That rules. They're like, I used to be a spelling bee champion. I know how these words were spelled. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just saying that maybe someone who boasts about their spelling bee victories as an adult could end up with some blind spots when it comes to pride about spelling. By the way, I don't have to imagine your bizarro grocery store. I also thought it was Berenstain. And then I learned it wasn't. I just didn't react to that information like a wounded animal in a pretend lab coat. Someone told me I didn't have all the facts, and that is true. I do not have all the facts. What I do have is any of them whatsoever. I also have plenty of anecdotal evidence, which if you're not convinced so far, I assume is your favorite kind. My last name is Jameson, Jamesson, 2 S's, and sometimes when I tell people that, they ask me if I'm sure. To my face. I fill out, the forms with one bubble per letter? I fill those out, people scan them, and then they correct the spelling. They're like, glad I caught it. Which, by the way, is the exact same thing that happened with the Bears, because the authors of that book are Stan and Jan Berenstain. Hey, thanks to my Patreon patrons. It's a longer video, so I could thank you. They have been supporting the channel through thick and thin, as it were. And this is thick because it's longer and some of my sketches are thin. But people like the thin sketches. Bye.